What's up, PricePlow Nation?
Hey,
Did I do pretty good?
that was really good. Yeah. What's going on, guys?
Welcome to PricePlow.
CJ, are you a 5%er?
You know what? I'd like to think so because I got all the tattoos. Not the gains, but I got the tattoos.
Man. 5% Nation coming after them already. So today we are gonna knock the carbs out.
Dude, I'm so glad, by the way, to have. So I literally did a live stream yesterday or the day before, and you know what I keep getting? 5%, 5150, kill it, this and that.
So what happened? I don't know what happened. We posted a Goku Gains review. We mentioned 5150 because that one Halo Station ingredient, and now everyone's all up on us to get 5150. Right. But guess what? Not today. We got the protein bar.
At least it's 5%. That's close enough.
There we go.
I literally was just saying, I was like, I don't know if we've been talking with 5% or what the deal is, but hey, you showed up with 5% today, man.
Yeah, I like to stay in touch with them as much as I can. You know, obviously there's been a lot of changes going on in the company, but they are still trying to continue with Rich's original vision and everything. Yeah. And so he did like to transition into, I guess, rich ketosis on occasion and everything, and occasionally drop out the carbs, even though Ben & Jerry's ice cream is still involved. So,
Right. Okay, all right. So knock the carb out.
Right. And so this is a higher fat, lower active carbohydrate protein bar.
Okay.
And so we have to look at the macros here, and I'm sure I'll leave you with the box or whatever, and you can show some of the stuff here. But 21 grams of fat, 8 grams of saturated fat.
29 grams of fat.
Ooh, well, you know why? That's a peanut butter bar. You got the two flavors. You got dark chocolate, double dark chocolate chip, and that's, what's the name of that flavor? Peanut butter chocolate chip.
I'm having a hard time now. I know you're gonna do the keto testing and stuff, but
that's
dude,
what's gonna happen. 20
grams of carbs total, and I understand the net carb concept. All right, look, all right, let's go ahead
that's what we got to talk about.
Yeah, let's dummy proof this for everybody. I've had this question before. This would be great for a vlog topic, by the way. Net carbohydrates basically refers to basically what is not considered a like a cellulose or a fibrous carbohydrate, right? So if it is a dietary fiber classification, which is rocky road, then they can basically take the total carbs, subtract whatever's technically considered dietary fiber, and they say you're only netting this much. I just have a hard time with that because in the past we've been bamboozled way too many times.
Right, and so the non-active, according to this label, the non-active carbohydrate that's helping to bind things together, and these are two completely different ingredient labels actually, is prebiotic fiber from tapioca. Now, in the perfect world, what I would do is actually take about the same dose of that prebiotic fiber from tapioca and see how it really affects my blood sugar levels, and does it knock me out of ketosis? That's the true answer. That's the true question here, because protein is also going to spike blood sugar, and too much of that can also do it. So we have two things here that may potentially spike blood sugar. And are you going to be able to stay in ketosis with a 290 calorie bar when you have a total of 19 grams of carbohydrates? I don't fully believe, personally, and that's why we're gonna have to find out with this bar. I don't fully believe that prebiotic fiber from tapioca has no net effect on my blood sugar.
It's hard for me to swallow too, and I'm not a keto guy. I just, obviously editing so many of his reviews, I see how sensitive that whole thing is, and I'm having a hard time buying it too, man. That's tough. Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say, with that said, this is a way different product than a lot of the other stuff.
Oh,
Number one ingredient on the double dark chocolate, egg whites. And so Rich liked his real food. He loved his egg whites, and that's what you have here. So right off the bat, you have no whey in here. And so even if we're not talking about the blood sugar and the ketones and all that crap, you have a whey-free bar here, with the exception of maybe a little bit in the chocolate chips. But even then, I don't think there's any milk in there. So this could be an option for people who are trying to go dairy-free, but still want to have a decent protein bar.
It definitely looks unique, I can tell you guys that. Look, to be honest with you, stepping away from the ingredients and all that good stuff. So, this is one of the first products that I've had my hands on that has been released post Rich's passing, or newer products that has come out. And like, I get it, knock the carb out, I get it. This doesn't really feel like the same.
It doesn't feel right to you?
No, it doesn't feel right to me. Like, this feels like trying too hard, and it is missing the mark. Like, knock the fuck out was like kind of just like a raw, like in your face thing. Knock the carb out is like a cheesy way of trying to play on the old hardcore thing, in my opinion. So
Okay.
I'm not.
I see that.
I don't know if I'm like feeling this, and I think there's a lot of people out there that are questioning the brand right now because I mean they let go of all the athletes. They went through a lot of changes. They're kind of cleaning house, and I'm not necessarily blaming 5%, but it feels like they're caught in limbo of like between whatever direction they're planning on going and like the old like edgy, you know, prison yard brand.
True, and yeah, it was Rich who was obviously the face of the brand.
Sure.
It would blow. So for me, I'm more product oriented. I want to know like, is this gonna spike my blood sugar, for instance?
Sure.
So I'm on that. I don't care who the fuck is the face of any brand. I really don't. But even the commenters on YouTube are like, they care. They
Yeah.
care about. Oh man, they need to get an athlete. Like, why do they need to get an athlete? Give me
Yeah.
a fucking product that works. And so
I got tattoos
I'm not,
on my neck. You want me to?
yeah. I'm obviously not truly the demographic. I don't care who fronts a brand. I care about the product itself.
Sure.
But there are people who do care, and I think 5% does need to find its footing, and they need to find it fast in that aspect. For me, I want to talk and taste the product.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So what are we gonna do, man? What is the plan? Are we
Let's
gonna
weigh out a bar.
Okay. We're gonna weigh out a
And we
bar.
expect it to be how much? We expect one bar to, dude, Keto Bar says 68 grams to be a bar.
Okay.
Now feel this.
78 grams on the
There's
peanut
obviously
butter.
some fat going on here because it's like slimy. If you haven't noticed.
Well,
like,
what's
the-
dude like? Okay, so this is and
Double dark.
they're very very different in the like even in the macros and stuff. It's pretty substantial. This is harder, even though it is slimy feeling. Dude, feel that.
Oh yeah.
It's soft.
Peanut butter is falling.
Completely
apart,
different.
dude.
All right, let's weigh both these out. We're gonna check out the manufacturer. We're gonna come back and do a taste test. But the wrap up is gonna be Mike actually doing the full on keto. You know the shit he does where he pricks his finger or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So we are.
Peanut butter. We are looking for 78 grams. Wait, what? I thought this one felt lighter.
Yeah.
Chocolate 68 grams.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very, very different with the sizing and
This is
everything.
the first look at this. I'm trying to make it not fall apart. Now, being high fat, it is definitely greasy. 80 grams, and we're expecting. Oh, it keeps going down.
Sorry,
Okay.
guys. I'm like trying to get this focus right. So we're looking at almost 80 grams, which so it's saying 78 grams on the package. So this is on
This
point.
is as close as we've ever seen a protein bar get, to be honest. Now, do you smell it right from here?
Oh yeah.
Dude, okay, on this one, first ingredient, peanuts.
Gotcha.
On this one, first ingredient, egg whites. So, completely different products almost. They are.
Yeah.
Look at that, dude. It left like residue on your scale. We need to like re-tear that. Now this one, we're expecting to be 68 grams of it. Boom. Still pretty close. All right.
Nice.
And but they didn't go under. They went over, which to me is important, unless you're like not for ketosis. But yeah, you can see. Now, do you want me to break these in half?
Sure.
Oh, dude, this is falling half on its own. And there are chocolate chips in. Look at that. That's got some fat in there, man. Peanut butter brings the fat. Now, this one, definitely harder.
Nice. All right. Let's go taste them.
All right, we are going to start with chocolate. Now, this is the harder one, and I'll show some B-roll, but we've got some, what seems to be some big chocolate chips in
Yeah.
here. I mean, like...
You got double right there.
You see, yeah, those are huge. So I'm curious. A part of me, like just the consistency, is thinking, I'm not going to like this. But then these chocolate chips, it begs the question.
So this is the one with mostly egg whites, or that's the first ingredient.
Wow, it was way softer when you bit into it. That's weird. I'm pleasantly surprised.
So
I'm pleasantly surprised.
if you didn't notice, I had already eaten a couple of these.
Oh, you
And I was
mother-
jamming for food, man. And so this is the one. This is like the only bar I've ever had where I like the inside more than the outside.
Huh. Yeah.
And so that's one thing I noticed. Maybe it's because of those big chocolate chips, which you definitely feel.
This is mind blowing. You would pick this up. I don't know if you've ever done this before. If I'm in a gas station, I'm grabbing like a bar. I'll feel the consistency because texture and the softness. I don't want to be chewing on something forever. So it's weird. I almost like judge it sometimes based off of that through the package. But this, if you were to do that, you'd be like, it's gonna be chewy, and then you bite into it and it almost melts. Like, what the hell happens?
That's the benefit of the high-fat diet. So, like, a lot of the fat's added by sunflower seeds, which is in the ingredients. Like, we didn't go through each ingredient, but yeah, this one's egg white based, sunflower seeds. No way. I think it's a dairy-free bar. with or without the keto thing, with or without the low carb thing, just knowing that a lot of people want to go dairy free and they don't have a whole lot of options on the bars that are like soy free, or that aren't also soy free. This is a way to get a protein source that's not a ton of soy protein and not a ton of whey. So right off the bat,
I just ate half that bar in like no time. Wow.
So right off the bat, that's positive. I still don't believe my blood sugar is not going to be affected, but I'm positive either way. Not for the greasy peanut butter here.
This one is way, I mean, this one just almost wants to break apart on its own, but look at that peanut. Huge peanut in there.
Yeah, and that's the number one ingredient actually in this one is peanuts.
Is it called peanut butter?
It's peanut butter chocolate chip. Oh, it's peanut, what is it? Yeah, peanut butter chocolate chip.
Guys,
dude,
it's not peanut butter. Like, this is, in my opinion, this is peanuts.
That's the first ingredient. Yeah.
Well, I know, but like,
okay.
Like, don't get me wrong. Okay, the creaminess does start to come afterwards. This is good. This is really good. But this tastes like, it's like me calling a Baby Ruth a peanut butter. Okay. It's not peanut butter. It's a peanuts with like some creamy around it a little bit. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Or maybe closer to like super chunky peanut butter.
I downright love this stuff.
This shit is good. It's a Baby Ruth, dude.
Yeah, I love this stuff.
Yeah.
And I think when someone finally decided, let's go high fat, you know, it's okay if it's greasy, just do it. You get to have a lot of the softness and you get to have some extra flavor that certain tongues like a lot. And so they hit it. Peanut butter or peanuts taste great to me.
Melted in my mouth.
I love the sunflower seeds. I don't taste egg whites. Do you taste any egg in there?
Nope. Guys, I was super critical of, and you know what? I have backlash for this. I was super critical of 5% in the bars. The real food bars, I didn't like them. Wasn't a fan at all. I feel like they completely missed the mark. You know, this is night and day difference. This is, I'm sitting here saying, as a critic of 5%, that shit is good. That tastes fucking good.
Yeah, we're gonna be fighting over these bars. The story is, I'm not gonna believe, and we'll stay tuned. I'm not gonna believe the blood sugar thing or the active carb thing. I don't care. High fat bar, this is damn good. Dairy free bar, this is damn good. No one else has done it. So let's fast forward in time to me doing some blood tests, and then let's get this video posted because I think this is some good stuff that people should know about.
Let's go to his blood tests now.
Okay, we're back for day 2. I don't think I've pulled myself into full ketosis, but we are fasted for about 14 and a half to 15 hours right now. So I might be close. But I already opened up this peanut butter bar over here and it's just stinking up the room, all sorts of good. Here's my fasted blood glucose level. 99. Yeah, definitely a little bit higher today. Let's start with the ketones. I was at 0.3 yesterday. A little bit more fasted at that point. Right now, guessing I'll be around the same 0.3, 0.4. And so the difference with these the peanut butter bars is that we have more active, wait, what is the word? Yeah, you have one more net carb in that is 6 grams instead of 5 grams, but less sugar because there's less chocolate. So 0.2 is my ketone level. Yuck. Okay, so I'm definitely not in ketosis. I want to see where I go. I'm starting with a higher base on the blood sugar. So if we can stay within like a 30 point spike with this awesome bar here, man, that's awesome. I'm all about it. I think it is going to drop ketones a little bit. There's a lot of carbs and protein, and that's what's going to happen is your body needs to process that stuff first. But in general, a more keto-friendly bar, I think so. Let's find out what happens in 45 minutes. 45 minutes later, here we go. I haven't taken a single sip of water. Might not have been a good idea for the blood sugar, but man, that peanut butter taste, it's just so damn good. I don't even care what happens here. All right, man, 123, 24 ticks up on the blood sugar. That's like nothing. I could do that with seriously less than 5 grams of sugar with as sensitive as I am. And so right off the bat, I don't even care where the ketones are. I think this accomplishes the job. I really need to figure out what's going on with these prebiotic fibers because I think I may have been a little bit too hard on them in the past, or whatever 5% nutrition's using here is actually better. But man, no matter what we have here, it's going to be at 0.1 or 0.2. I'm extremely enthusiastic about this supplement. Wow. Okay. So there's obviously a small negligible blood sugar spike, small negligible ketone drop, if that. Yesterday there was. I really did not expect this to happen, and so we have a positive review that I was gonna like kind of throw in the negative end on this side, and that's not happening. We have a positive review, and it got even better in my opinion. Keto dieters, I think if you're transitioning in, which I'm clearly not in ketosis right now, if you're transitioning into ketosis, maybe stay away from this for a couple days, or do it as a snack midday, pre-workout, something like that, if you like need to get in ASAP. But other than that, I think it's a very keto-friendly snack. The blood sugar impact after 45 minutes, this is when things spike for me, is very, very much less than I thought. And so because of that, because it tastes good, because peanut butter is most excellent, and dark chocolate is pretty good, and it's egg-based, so you don't have the whey, and sometimes maybe whey is a little bit more spiky. We got to test these things out. Anyway, PricePlow approved and then some. I'm actually blown away by how good this was. So thanks 5% Nutrition. Got to say that this was sent for free by 5% Nutrition. We had done some business with them in the past, but nothing, there's no bias here, man. You saw the blood work tells the tale. And so PricePlow approved, CJ approves, and I approve even more now. Thanks, subscribe to the channel because now we got to test out some ketones. We got to see if we can even alleviate some of these blood glucose spikes even more with some glucose disposal agent pills. So stay tuned.
Welcome to PricePlow.